Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Dylan Robichaud.
So we've established that we are not going to get a white Christmas here in the Willamette Valley, but we are in good company because I just pulled the latest satellite imagery and look how bare bones most of the lower 48 is. Most people across the country will not get a white Christmas this year, which is really shocking. I mean, even some of the areas that almost always do, like in through the Dakotas, like look at South Dakota, nothing right now on the ground. Parts of the Oregon Cascades, we have some snow, and then also across the northern Colorado Rockies, but look at the eastern tier of the country, hardly any snow out there whatsoever. So this is what reality is this year. But let's take a look at the climatological norms for Christmas Day, because talk about a big difference. Almost always the parts of the Rockies going into North Dakota, South Dakota, down through the Great Plains, we do get a white Christmas. And so this is definitely going to be a very brown Christmas for the majority of the country. Here at home, we are tracking our next system rolling on in, and this is still about 500 to 1,000 miles offshore. Give it 12 hours and it will be here on our doorstep just in time for tomorrow morning. We do have a messy Friday morning commute. Let me just put that right out there. If you do have to travel early tomorrow morning, let's say 4, 5, 6 a.m., it'll be raining pretty heavily along the coast. The leading edge of that heavy rain band plows through the area around early morning. And I think we wrap this thing up by early afternoon. Look at this. By 6 p.m., things not looking too shabby out there. And then as we go into Saturday, we have a decent day. Saturday will be a great day to be outside because by Sunday we have another system rolling on in. This one too will provide a few showers for Christmas Eve, possibly going into Christmas Day itself. How much rainfall are we talking about here? Only about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch inland. But we are not alone. We have another storm to our south that will impact our neighbors in California and places like Burbank and LA County, Orange County. They could also be seeing some good rainfall going into tomorrow as well. Flight delays could be pretty bad here. You can see we got the yellow, the orange on the map across the four corners. There's a storm moving on through there. So if you're traveling there Sunday, Monday, you might have some hiccups. You also could have some turbulence if you're flying as well. And then as we go into early next week, that storm will move up to the north and will be a distant memory. Tonight, we get down to the 40s, so not too bad out there. And then for tomorrow, we're sitting in the 50s as we go into the afternoon hours. Partly cloudy skies here along the coast on Saturday. Sunday, showers along the coast, and also that will be a very common theme as we go into all of next week. It gets cold. Look at that, 33 degrees on Sunday morning. And so it'll definitely feel more like the holiday, and then things will get a little bit warmer as we go into next week. Black ice, big possibility here for the Cascade Passes Saturday and Sunday morning. Snow levels will come back down by the end of next week. And in the valley, we're keeping things pretty dry on Saturday. We will be keeping a close eye on that next system that could impact us on Sunday.
So here in the valley, not a white Christmas, but a dry Christmas.
Yeah. Not anywhere. I mean, unless you're in the Colorado Rockies, most locations won't have snow.
All right. Well, Dylan, I can't help but blame you for that.
Oh, okay.
Dylan, thank you very much. Coming up, the Beatles performed hundreds of times, but this could be the only piece of physical art they created together. Next on KEZI 9 News at 4, the painting about to be auctioned off.
Closed captioning on KEZI 9 News is brought to you by Hearing